Hello, welcome back to another video. This is an intense inner thigh stretch using a stretching band. I will link this exact stretching band below in the comments if you would like to get your hands on one. Super, super good at improving your flexibility fast if you feel like you're stuck in improving your flexibility. So before we get into the legs, we're going to do a quick upper body stretch, just taking our hands to either side of the stretching band all the way up over our heads, behind our back, then back forward again. Had to throw this one in here because it's just always good to get a good chest and upper back stretch. Forward and back, forward and back. This is an excellent exercise to do every day just to improve your posture, by the way. All right, go ahead and set the band aside. Now, I would recommend warming up a little more. We're going to do just a quick warm up in this video, but if you want to pause the video and warm up a little more, especially if you're newer to your flexibility journey, I would definitely get into that. All right, bring yourself into a low squat, pressing your hips up high. You can keep the knees a little bit bent just into a standing wide-legged forward fold. Hands on the floor. Deep breath in. As you exhale, allowing your hamstrings to relax. Deep breath in. And drop your hips down low, pressing right back up tall. Down, straighten, 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 down, straighten. Hold with your legs straight. You can toe heel your feet a little bit wider. Lower down to your elbows if you can. Drop down into a Cossack lunge into the right and then the left, just alternating sides, right, left, right, left, right, left. Extend both hands forward, really pressing your legs nice and straight, pressing your chest towards the ground. Beautiful. Go ahead and release. Let's get started. All right, so you're going to take the band up and over your back and set it up right about in the middle of the back. You're going to take both ends of the band and loop them around your feet, just as I'm doing here. It's a little awkward of a position to get into, but I found this is the best way to do it. Cool. And as you practice this more, you can experiment with having the band higher on your back or lower on your back. It will give you a slightly different angle on the stretch. All right, so allow yourself to roll onto your back now. Just let your knees fall out, making sure the band is evenly pulling on each side. From here, straighten your left leg. Hold and allow to feel that intense stretch through your hamstring. You can bend gently too if you prefer that, or if that straightening feels too intense. Bend your left leg all the way in and then straighten your right leg out. Again, if you like to keep that slight bend, totally do that. All right, bring your right leg back in. Now both legs are coming out. You can also use your hands to press on your shins to actively press a little bit away or press into the stretch that way. Play around with any little movements here. Maybe you slightly bend and then straighten your legs, or maybe you rock a little bit side to side. Really focus on your breathing and pay attention to how the stretch feels. So if it's feeling too intense, go ahead and ease out of it or bend your knees. If you're feeling super warm, focus on your breathing and let the band take your legs further. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Nice. Find some stillness. You can also use your hands to massage your inner thighs, your calves, your hamstrings. Pay attention to where the band is around the bottom of the foot. Maybe you wiggle it down towards the heel a little bit so it's easier to point your toes, or up towards the ball of your foot so that you're flexing and getting a more intense stretch. From here, pull your legs together. Legs are straight up in the center. And then relax. Let them fall apart. Nice and slow. Together. And let them fall apart. Together. Fall apart. Together. Fall apart. Together. Fall apart. Together. Hold there. Right here, play around with maybe flexing your pointing your toes or gently moving your feet side to side. If you have tight calves, you might feel that in your calves. And here I am bringing the band down closer towards my heels. Now you can see how my feet more naturally point. Let your legs fall apart if they aren't already. And from here, now you can start to raise one leg, then the other, swiveling your hips side to side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find some stillness. Deep breath in through your nose and out. Maybe find a slight bounce with the legs or roll out the ankles. From here, go ahead and bend both knees in, coming to a band supported reclined butterfly position. When you're ready, you can remove the band from one foot and then the other. And go ahead and bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Ooh, good job. Leave in the comments below if you followed along through that entire series. I know that was intense. Let me know if you'd like to see more guided band stretching videos. And thank you so much for tuning in. See you guys in the next video. Namaste.